Well, the Facebook Marketplace bug bit me. I bought some stuff. Oh, so I'm not sure if I bought some rusty gold or just a bunch of junk. So, what I got here is about 3.5-ish, maybe 4-ish Honda Odysseys. These are FL250s. Not entirely sure what year. I'm guessing kind of early 80s. About 84 is kind of like the last year these things were made. But what really interested me on these was the two close ones here have some aftermarket cages on them, which I'm not super familiar with these, but I know some of the special like race series back in the day would kind of have these custom cages and stuff, and so that's really what intrigued me. They seem to be pretty much complete, although they've been sitting for a long time. So I'm not entirely sure what it's going to take to get these things running. But like I said, these front two ones are pretty much complete. I've got a third one here, which is essentially kind of a rolling chassis. There's another motor there, so this one's missing the seat and most of the other stuff to it. Came with a bunch of other parts. We got a few extra tires, another chassis here, another transmission. I got a couple bottom ends, one there, another one right here, which those both seem to turn over. Extra gas tank, another bucket of parts. Got a headlight in here. My straps. Let's see, what do I got? Another recoil. Not sure what's inside that one. Not entirely sure what's all going to be usable in this stuff. So I ended up paying $2,000 for the whole lot of stuff here. So my thoughts were that I could probably get these two complete ones running and then sell those off and then kind of sell a bunch of these parts off. Not really something I'm wanting to keep at all, but they just seemed kind of cool and I thought they're probably worth saving. So yeah, these 250 motors are 2-strokes. They're air cooled on these, no reverse on these transmissions, no neutral, so basically you start them up and they go. It's kind of the dangerous thing about them is if the idle's not set very well, or if they're wanting to rev up, they'll just take right off and go once they start up. Looks like they've got aftermarket pipes. There's another aftermarket pipe system down in here as well. That's kind of a complete one. And then kind of a third one here. Not entirely sure what brand of pipes those are or not. I don't know if this thing was actually sponsored by Hooters, but kind of cool. I really don't have much story on them. The guy got them from kind of bought them piece by piece and was planning on putting two of them together and then just never got around to it. I think they're going to be pretty big projects. I know, so on this one over here, the Hooters car. So this one's missing the stator and flywheel, pull start. This one, the motor did seem to be stuck on it, so I'm probably gonna have to salvage one of those other motors, I think. Other than that, this one seems to be complete. I mean, things like the throttle cables are stuck though, and a brake cable too. This one, the motor is free on it. I grab down here, spin on the primary clutch. Pull start seems to be stuck though. This one seems to be missing the CDI. I've got some wires going to one of the coils here, but that's about it. Yeah, kind of same deal on this one too. Throttle stuck. We maybe got some brakes on this one. So these only had brakes on the rear, no front brakes. Just a little bit of front suspension on them, no rear suspension at all. So these things, they ride pretty rough. And I can imagine if you were kind of racing these on like a flat track or something like that, that'd be pretty fun and be pretty decent. But once you get into the really rough stuff or anything kind of as far as rough trails, they really beat you up. Let's see here, this motor, this one's free. So this one's still got the stator and flywheel and the recoil pickup on it. This one seems to move. See, I think it was this one over here, one of these. All right, yeah, so that one still rolls too. Must be this front one here. This one, transmission was stuck, so either the brake stuck or something on it. Hopefully it's just the brake on these little brake calipers right down there on it. I do have a set of fenders for it, which they match up on this one over here, this rolling one. Be a good platform for somebody to throw a bigger motor in one of these, like a snowmobile motor or something. I don't think I'm gonna get that crazy with it at all, though. Yeah, I guess follow along. I don't know what my plans are exactly. If you guys know what these custom cages, if you got any history on these or where you think these might have came from, yeah, let me know, and we can try to figure out a little more details on these and see what they're worth, and hopefully I can get 2 of them running again. I think it's possible, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. Kind of interesting. This whole custom body work made on this one here. Or if anybody needs some parts, definitely let me know, because I don't think I'm going to use all this stuff for sure.